As expected, Bitcoin is here going a little bit lower here to 115,000 US dollars is holding now still the support level here down below there. Even if we are having a quick look on the liquidation, we see that we are building also a little bit more liquidity even to the upside here around on 117,000 US dollars and on 120,000 US dollars. But we have still keeping some liquidity down below at 114,000 US dollars. So in this video, I want to talk quickly and briefly about the next price targets here for Bitcoin. Even also we will talk about our next trade entries. We are still now in a Bitcoin position, so definitely stick around and let's directly start it here. As you can see here, I'm still in the plane, I'm traveling, but as I told you yesterday, I will definitely also make a quick update video for today. So this one will be like a little bit more, very short one. I would just briefly talk about here about Bitcoin because yeah, I'm still here in a rush on traveling. But first of all, let's start here directly with the 4-hourly chart here on Bitcoin. As expected, we saw after this massive pump here to the upside with the very green big vector candle, small consolidation here to the downside. But the good or the great part is we're getting supported here of the 50 moving average here around 115,000 US dollars and trading exactly kind of in this resistance range right now. Even if we're going a little bit lower on the 15-minute chart, we can also see that we are finding here perfect support here on the 50 moving average. So it's kind of super bullish for us. At least we are getting here this kind of move here on Bitcoin, we are super fine. That's also why the reason I opened here a new long position. I can even show you quick. So you can see here we are also in a Bitcoin position, kind of like 1.5% in profit. I trade all my trades here on Bitfinex, so just go in the video description. There you find a link directly to the platform. Even there you get a nice deposit bonus, so definitely take part of it. But let's go here back on Bitcoin, because even if we are still holding this supported line here to the upside, I expect here a move into higher levels, and as soon we are breaking here 160,000, 170,000 US dollars to the upside, and at least if we are breaking here on the 15-minute chart this resistance line here to the upside, this is also the next possibility trade entry for you. So wait, if you're breaking here to the upside, kind of around would be here 115,300 US dollars here to the upside, and expect a quick move here to the upside, because even also on the liquidation we can see that a lot of liquidity is here building to the upside. So at least if you are breaking in this resistance area into 15,000, 16,000 US dollar level, we will definitely see a massive move here more into higher levels. Even if you also go here on the 1 monthly chart on Bitcoin, we see that a lot of liquidity is here stacked to the upside. If we're reaching 120,000 US dollars on Bitcoin, over 2 billion US dollars in shorts will be liquidated, which keep also the next potentially short squeeze here to the upside. So 120,000 US dollars is here around this kind of range. So at least if we're getting here in this direction, this could be go very quickly, even also to get here in our trading range back. So when we're going here on the 4-hourly chart, we see it very clearly that we are kind of like in the lower side of our trading range. And as soon we're breaking here this resistance line to the upside, expect here a move into our trading range, go a little bit sideways. And as I told you, in kind of about beginning of September, we can potentially see the breakout here into higher levels and even in the next all-time high. The last thing I want to talk about today is here that we are kind of on the way to the end of August. So even you can see here, normally the August is a very bad month for Bitcoin, but we are still trading here even around like minus 0.66% to the in minus. So last couple of months before was super bullish, and even also as you can see in the past, the August is not mainly the best moment or the best month here for Bitcoin, following by September, October. This will be the better moments or the better months here on Bitcoin. So in a couple of days, we are also closing here the August. So let's see in which direction we will close here August. If you are closing the August, even if you are closing the monthly right now here, around 115,000 US dollars, we are still kind of good. As you can see, monthly close will be here around this kind of range here. So as I expect here in this time, maybe like a more move to the upside, going a little bit sideways before we see then in beginning of September the final move here into higher levels. But there's also definitely a second one we definitely have to talk about, and this is the liquidity down below. And for this one, we go here to the daily chart. We can see here at 114,200 US dollars, there as the first liquidity zone came in. So definitely be prepared that we could potentially go a little bit lower, maybe like around Monday. We can see something like a fake Monday again, as we saw it like many times before. So on Monday we could potentially go here even a little bit lower, testing here, yeah, around 113,000, 114,000 US dollar before we shoot here back to the upside. There is also a possibility that we came all the way down here, fill this vector candle here in our POC, so around 112,500 US dollars before we see then the move, yeah, in the middle of the week to the upside. So definitely be prepared also for this. I especially put one limit order down below at our entry of our vector candle here. If we see this wick here over maybe over the night of Sunday going to the downside, that I will be catched in this trade position and can trade all the move here back to the upside, because I expect definitely in this week that we saw here after, yeah, maybe like a small consolidation or a smaller move to the downside. Because even also if we've seen in the beginning of the week a move back to the downside at 112,000 US, so fill the liquidity, liquidate all the people who came a little bit too late to the party here and got FOMO'd in, yeah, in the heavy candle here on, what was it, Friday afternoon. Get liquidate them all, grab the liquidity down below here, even lower than 111,000 US dollars, and then shoot the price finally back to the upside in direction of 120,000 US dollars, as I told you in the beginning of the video, where a lot of liquidity is sitting down below there. I already placed my trade here on Bitfinex, so if you also want to take part of this trade, just go in the video description there, find the link directly to Bitfinex. First of all, you can create an account for you here, claim your deposit bonus, and also you can join our copy trading, and don't forget to be part of our Telegram group. There's also, yeah, way more information about crypto I will sharing there. And that's basically all from the video today, so definitely stick around, so definitely subscribe to the channel, like this video, and then tomorrow I will fly back home to my office. So tomorrow I will also be able to make a video. If I'm not able to make a video, I will definitely update you in our Telegram group. If there are some more trade ideas, we can definitely catch here. First of all, we have to see what is Bitcoin doing here over, yeah, the Sunday or at the Monday morning, before we can see here proper altcoin setups for our next trade entries.